Hey guys, hey, JR here, aka Ragnar, and just kind of wanted to, it's my first video ever, and well, not really first, but anyway, I wanted to go over a couple things before I do a showing of how to make the fender wells on the Vitera Blazer that I just bought, and wanted to go over a couple little things that I did on it. One, the chains, just kind of borrowed my wife's necklace, hopefully she don't find out. And so far, the front headlights on here, I managed to make them by taking apart an LED flashlight and have a LiPo battery underneath on a switch. And my tires, I took the foams out of them thanks to Monkey Pirate, and showed me a link on how to put them in boiling water to break the glue loose, and was able to get the foams out because I like to do a lot of crawling. Anyway, let's take the body off here and show you what I got here. So far the backs are almost done right here, and basically all these is the lids to a CD case, and I split them in half and then hot melted these onto here in the location I want to. Just kind of had to hold them on there and see what, when I flex the suspension all the way to make sure nothing touched, or at least not very much. And then I used the spray on Plastidip to kind of give it a little extra hold, plus that flat black finish. I also did most of the inside of it with that because I did not like the white showing up underneath. And let's see if I can get this in on here. There's my little LiPo battery wired up to my lights. I'm going to be doing the rest, the bumpers, rear lights, and then my temporary battery, because mine's still been on back order 6 different times. I just got off the phone with the hobby store a little while ago, so I had to make my own. So that's about it so far for my Blazer. This thing is just awesome. I highly recommend it for anybody. The thing is just insane where all it goes. The fender wells do give a little bit of a problem getting the body on. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, which I have a couple pics that not too many people know what really is this guy here. Now the tires are relatively new. This is just basically parts thrown together. Different vehicles over the years collected. The headlights do work. They came out of my kids' toy RC that broke. But underneath, now granted, everything is very old school on here. The frame is an old Blazer Optima 4-wheel drive, chain driven. Haven't got the money yet for the electronic BEC on it, or ESC, sorry. And a few issues with it. One, I've upped the battery voltage on it, so I had to add cooling. Took the cooling part off a computer CPU, bolted it on there, works very good. A couple other custom pieces on here. One, the shocks are just, they're Traxxas shocks. They had longer. And on the rear here, I don't know if I can get this to work or not for you. If you can see in there, the gear right there on the original is plastic and stripped out. Now, you can no longer get that. At least I haven't been able to find it. So I had my nephew machine me one. But I've used a Traxxas spur gear on there. That way to convert it over. I forget what the pitch is on it. And then on the rear end here, or even on, well actually on the front and rear, the suspension on this thing excuse me, has been heavily altered. The the dog bone axles wore out, so I had a couple of Traxxas, so I modified it to fit the Traxxas axles in here, and everything works very, very good. A lot smoother than the dog bones that were in there. A little bit of cutting, and let's see if I can get around the front here and show you what we've got on the front. Still a work in progress. And then on the front here, this side is pretty much done, but they had to be heavily modified to make it work. Still working on the upper A-arm a little bit. That's all hand fabricated right there. But she will go. She goes quite well. For just parts laying around, you know, whenever you don't have no money, take what you have and make it work. So that way you can keep on RCing. And then I don't have any pictures of this yet, but I wanted to show you guys my little heli that I got. The fun little helicopter. So couldn't pass it up. See if it's on there, the Aries. I forget the exact name of it, but it was on sale, half off. I think I got the whole thing for 45 bucks, battery, charger, everything. So it's like, why not? You know, never flown before. Figure if I'm gonna trash one, might as well trash a cheap one. Anyway, next time, hopefully I can get back onto this thing here and show you and actually do the front fender wells and do a actual how-to on it. Alright, well anyway, thank you much. Let me know, you know, where you think I can improve or whatnot. Like I said, I never did anything like this before. Thanks guys, have fun.